up and over the hills and far away. Black snake got in the middle of the night into his swag. He stepped in some runny dog crap. When the clouds we're not in the right spot. Down the empty streets we're wild. Hey, what do they call it? The Black Mountain Tiger?
No, the Queensland Tiger.
Queensland Tiger there once. Welcome back, guys. We are in Cooktown. 4 hours drive today in the car, up and over the hills and far away from Mossman. Don't know what we're doing in Cooktown, but we're gonna check it out anyway. Don't know what's here, don't know what's around here. I know there's some waterfalls. We're looking kind of forward to it. Weather's out, sun's out, guns out. Crocs in there apparently, but yeah, stick around and see what we get up to, eh? So if you're in the Cairns or Daintree area, you want to go to Cooktown, you want to go to the Cape, you want to go to the Tablelands, at some point you're going to have to climb the mountains that hug the coast. And that's what we're doing right now on our way to Cooktown. So this is Mount Malloy. There's also one at Caravan, and there's one south of Cairns at Gordonvale. Or you can do the Bloomfield, which is 10 times worse than what this is. We were just talking about 5 months ago when we started our trip in Tassie, and how stressed and how much pressure I kind of put on the car, basically because I was driving for the people behind me. But while it's still a little bit stressful climbing something so big and so long and so windy, I'm so much more comfortable doing it now as well. So it's just slow going. I think I'm sitting on about 40 at the moment, and it's just most of the turns anyway are saying recommend to go around at 30-40 anyway, so I wouldn't want to be going any faster anyway. Yeah, just a long sustained climb. We'll just go around this bend here and have a look at this, mama. Show you the just wind after wind. So we'll have to come back down one of these, probably the Caravan one after we've sort of been up north a bit further. And we've already climbed the one out of Gordonvale, the Gillies Range one, which was again long, sustained and windy. So it's not that bad. Just take your time. So really about 40k into our trip today, and amazing how quickly the scenery out that window changes. We've gone from the rainforest to, well, the world's oldest rainforest to the bush, the Australian bush basically. Feels like you could be driving back home at the moment in Victoria, so really cool to see. I think back home is going for a top of 11 today in Melbourne, whereas it's currently 25 at 9:30 in the morning here, so a little bit of a difference. Same scenery though. I wonder how much it'll change on the way up. Just stopped in to have a coldie, or a couple probably, because it's quite cheap. Where are we? The Top Pub. Cooktown Top Pub. Apparently it's famous. But they just had some big festival on the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You got no tap beer, so it's a pub with no beer basically, other than this beer. They've got no food left and they're just waiting on delivery. So they got absolutely hammered. Just like Mum is at the moment.
Why is there no food here?
Big festival on the weekend. Ate them out of house and home. So we're just camped up here in Cooktown at the Peninsula, what's it called? Peninsula Caravan Park or something like that. We needed some power, we needed to do a heap of washing because we've been off grid for a week. So cool little site though, like it's under these big trees. Yeah, it's got a pool, which is nice and refreshing on a day like today. I think it's 48 bucks a night, $8 per kid, not including Will. So 40 bucks plus 8 for Eva. So pricey, but we pulled into town yesterday and we actually tried 3 other places and got lucky on the 4th Carin Park, the last one, that we could get a spot. They actually had to sort of walk around the place and make sure that we could fit in somewhere. So, but yeah, this whole area is kind of ours, apart from just here. There was a guy camped last night in his swag here. He came over this morning and he said just be careful with the kids because he was in his swag and black snake got in the middle of the night into his swag. He said he did the Harry Bolt. left his swag set up and jumped in the back of his car and spent the rest of the night in his car. So he's gone this morning, but yeah, you see there's a big beefy one. So obviously this part of the world, they're around everywhere, but yeah, you don't want them sort of crawling in for a snuggle during the night. So anyway, today we are off exploring some waterfalls in the area. There's heaps around this area that you can sort of go and see. So can't remember the name of it. It's like Trentvian or something like that. It's about 30 minutes south, so down towards Lonsdale, Black Mountains down those ways, so we might check that as well, and the Annan River National Park as well. So plenty to check out. We'll go do some of that and just enjoy this good weather, hey? So just went up the grassy knoll to see
The grassy what?
the grassy hill. Grassy knoll's where JFK got shot from, apparently, allegedly. Grassy Hill in Cooktown. There's a lighthouse up there, bit of Cook history, but yeah, didn't really talk about it because I got out of the car and stepped in some runny dog crap. All between me toes, all over me thongs. I can smell it now. Makes me want to gag, spew. But yeah, not a bad view from up there. What do you reckon, Mama?
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. It's I don't know, the mountains are really green with against the water. It looked really nice. Very different.
A bit blowy, but that's alright. So anyway, I ran out of water in my bladder as well, the car bladder behind the kid's seat. So I've had to use wipes to get as much of this crap off my feet as I can, but I can still smell it. So I don't know whether I've missed a spot or whether it's just ingrained into my nostrils at the moment. But so we found the falls. It's like 13k of dirt, a couple of little tiny creek crossings. Well, at our time there was a bit of weather around, or depending on when you're here, they might get a bit bigger. But yeah, we thought we were lost, but we just kept coming and we found this car park. So I haven't actually seen the falls yet, so I don't know what they look like, but we'll go check them out, I think. Can hear them. Now come down, use the tree. So I don't think this is actually where we're supposed to be. If you can hear me.
It wasn't really worth it.
So yeah, absolutely gorgeous. We're not in the right spot. It's like this big falls. So we might have to go back up. I don't know where we're going. There's no signs or anything like that. So put this away and help the kids out. Nice bum, Mama.
I can't get out.
Steady. Well, what do you think of the waterfall?
I give it a 20 out of 20.
she's nearly gone down. Even the kids are sucking because the spray of the water was making them cold. But as soon as you get away from it, you're absolutely sweating because it's a little bit humid, a little bit overcast. Slow down, mate, slow down. Eva's just nearly falling over. Yeah, some of the best waterfalls I reckon we've seen on the trip. Mama?
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Hard work to get down there with 2 kids, but apart from that, well worth it.
Didn't go for a swim. I was getting in and then the kids are whinging, so we're going to try and get somewhere for lunch now. But if you are coming here, just keep following the road. It'll come to a dead end. That's my car down there. Sort of loops around the car park. And then if you drew an imaginary line from the road extending, come up the hill, and then there's a couple of tiny little signs on trees and stuff like that one there. And then you hear it. Just follow your nose from there because the waterfalls are massive. So, amazing spot. Trenthium, can't remember what they're called, but they're not Trentham, but they're delicious. So, found a pub in the middle of nowhere.
We already went to this Lions Den.
Yeah, we loved it that much the other day. We're back at the Lions Den Hotel. Delicious for lunch, hey buddy?
Chelsea to the beach.
Cheers.
Chelsea to the beach. Chelsea to the beach.
So the old Lions Den, bit of an institution, Mama. It's busy today. Busy. We got there a little bit later last time. Yeah, it took a little while for our food to come out. And because of that, I ended up having a few schooners. So Mum's in the driver's seat for once, just giving her a bit of a few hours under her belt. What do you reckon, Mum? Good?
Yeah, it was really good. The food's really good, the atmosphere's good. Smashed it.
Smashed it. It is. It's a good pub. Like, it's the pizzas, they're known for their pizzas, and I don't usually order pizza out, but because Will loves his pizza, like that's his favourite food, ham and pineapple pizza or Hawaiian or whatever. So we shared one the other day and we were going to go get another one today. Trina and Eva had the same thing, chicken schnitzel burger and chicken nuggets, but they ran out of pineapple apparently, so we had to have the cheese pizza today. 4 cheeses. Or I'm gonna say it's probably the best pizza I've had on the trip, to be honest. So Eva even jumped in. She said she'd order it next time as well. So, but yeah, super busy. Fruit stall, Mum. Fruit stall. It's gonna stop at this fruit stall. Yeah, Lions Den, 4k off the road into Cooktown, and probably another 20k into Cooktown itself. But well worth it. Or you're doing the Bloomfield like we did the other day. It's worth the stopover. It's a good spot to aim for lunch. So anyway, I don't know what's the best pub, but it's pretty damn close to the best pub I've been to. Did you get Mama?
Just some bananas.
A bit warm in that sun, but yeah, another Another, I don't know, what is it? 5 minutes down the road from Lionsdown, back on the main road going into Cooktown. These two massive mountains either side of the road, and it's called Black Mountain National Park. It's just a collection of massive boulders. It seems so weird. I don't know what's caused it. We're gonna go read a sign and try and find out. So, got one on this side. We've got a massive one going up that side as well. Yeah, it's like someone's put them here. I don't really get it, but anyway, got me traveller. We'll go find out some information. So it's got a bit of a Cooktown Bermuda Triangle to it. There was a soft granite on top and something pushed it up, the hard granite pushed it up and left these big boulders or big rocks or whatever. So, but also people go missing here. Vanishing people. There's a bit of a myth. As the truck goes by, a bit of a myth with the, I don't know, people fall into passages and chambers like the Great Pyramids of Egypt. It's like we're doing a world study. And the other thing, just to bring us a bit of an Asian influence, there is a tiger that lives amongst these rocks. What do they call it? The Black Mountain Tiger?
No, the Queensland tiger.
Queensland tiger that once roamed these areas 20,000 years ago. Apparently that's been blamed for cattle loss. What else? That was it, apparently. Pretty impressive spot, to be honest. Let's go for a swim. But every day, between 4 and 4:30, this truck behind me, it's a seafood truck. He comes through and he's blaring, "I like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden." Just going around the whole Caravan Park and he's selling his seafood. We got some prawns yesterday for 25 bucks for a kilo, I think it is. So pretty comparable to any supermarket. Delicious. But yeah, he's got fish, he's got scallops, he's got oysters, he's got the works really. So I don't know how much the people that run the Caravan Park love it. They're just a bit sick of that song, I think. But good for us guests. What's going on here?
Doing schoolwork.
What are you learning about today, babes?
I'm learning about number mazes.
Number mazes.
Number mazes.
We did a bit of phonics before, didn't we?
Got a little Will over there, just playing with his Lego, making an absolute mess over there.
If you can call it.
Not much going on today. Another glorious day though. South, like where we're from, Victoria, down south, are freezing through some horrible conditions. I think actually a lot of Australia is. It's -6 in some parts of Sydney, I was just reading. Pretty cruisy day, I reckon today. Bit of this, bit of a swim in the pool. We'll go and check out some more waterfalls. And I've got a couple of couples from a wedding point of view for next year to have a chat to on Zoom. So just a bit of an admin day, schooling day, and a relaxing kind of day, I reckon, today. Just as a nice cool breeze comes through.
Why did it move from here? Look at this. The trees. Any coconuts? Look at this crocodile. That's right.
So we're just in Endeavour Falls. About what, 20-30 minutes out of Cooktown? A little bit weird. You go to the Caravan Park, you walk through the Caravan Park, you don't have to pay anything, and then we come down the falls down this little pathway. It's literally like 200 metres from the front gate or the front of the park, but you can't swim here. As you can see that sign in the background, the big dinosaurs are here. Waterfalls, Mum?
And I got ice cream.
Pretty average, to be honest.
It's hard because it's very hard when you got Crocs. You can only stare at a waterfall for so long, and then we got spoiled yesterday by Trevathan.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called.
Trevathan.
But we're gonna go to Isabella now. Isabella Falls, just up the road, and have a swim there.
Yeah, I got ice cream.
We don't know. Asked the guy when we first pulled up, he was a bit unsure, so he didn't get in. And we asked the family who was staying here, and he's like, we don't know. So he's like, there's always a risk. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable telling the kids they can get in if we're not sure. The guy said, oh, we'll probably get in later, we'll just stay away from the murky parts. Anyway, might be a swim back at the Caravan Park instead of here, like we thought we were coming to do. So we ended up not swimming there. We chose not to. Beautiful to look at. I really liked those falls more than the Endeavour Falls, but the whole cross country thing's still my head in. You get sort of conflicting information, so then we're more on the cautious side rather than the riskier side. And I don't know, you go there thinking you're going to have a swim, and then you don't, and the kids, or Eva especially, gets upset about it, and it's like, well, I'd rather be right than that minuscule chance that I'm wrong. But at the same time, I feel like we're passing up all these good swimming spots. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not the most comfortable swimming in rivers, even in Victoria. I just don't like swimming in the dirty water compared to the ocean. Throw me in six foot surf or whatever any day of the week in the ocean. But yeah, I don't know. It just almost disappoints myself, if that makes sense. Anyway, what'd you think, Mum?
Yeah, I thought it was really nice. It's got these big kind of plates in it, that waterfall, so it was really nice to look at. And the crocodile thing, well, it wasn't signed, and there wasn't anyone really around that knew what they were talking about, so I just didn't feel comfortable putting the kids in.
Anyway, we're gonna go for beer now. We're gonna go cool off. The sun's back out now, and get home for some dinner and a couple of cold ones. So Mum's found some dodgy suspension bridge on Wiki Camps in the middle of nowhere that apparently you can see crocs from. So skinny, one lane. Hopefully it's in some kind of good nick. Otherwise we might be dinner for them. And we just saw a big army plane taken off at the airport. We actually, a bunch of army vehicles went past us before, so I assume they were getting on that as a transporter type thing. And off they went. It's a little bit eerie out there. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere. On a bridge that moves around a lot, and supposedly there's a bunch of crocodiles that people see from here. So anyway, didn't see any today. Trina reckons she saw something moving, but
it's just a reflection.
Turned out to be a reflection. Well, 3 nights in Cooktown comes to an end. We are heading an hour up the road today, so pretty short drive, but it's pretty miserable weather out there. Still warm, but a bit of rain overnight, and the rain's supposed to hang around this morning at least anyway. So Cooktown, look, we had I don't know, we kind of explored the outskirts of it rather than the town, because there wasn't a lot happening. They'd just sort of been smashed on the weekend by a big festival, and as well, interrupts with his little song. But no, it was different. I wouldn't say I loved it, but no way I hated it either. They had some ugly roadworks in the main street, which all the locals were pretty upset about, given that we're about to go on school holidays and it's about to be the busiest season. But you sit there and you sit there for like 10-15 minutes or something just waiting. So we tried to steer clear of that area where there's a few things we could have been doing, but Waterfalls and the surrounds were amazing, and they're not far from town. You got the Lion's Den as well, Black Mountain, so I think it's worth a stop, to be honest. What do you reckon, Mum?
Yeah, I really liked it. It's very picturesque. Very kind of sleepy town though. Kind of feel like you're in a, I don't know, little Horsham or a little, no, smaller than that, St Arnaud maybe.
Where's St Arnaud for anyone that doesn't live in the Wimmera?
Out in the middle of nowhere between Horsham and Mildura. But
Victoria, country Victoria.
I really liked it. I liked the green rolling hills in the background with the ocean as well. It's really nice. And for someone complaining about the weather, it's still 25 degrees at like 9 o'clock and everyone at home's freezing, so...
Yeah, but we are needing all the power we can get over the next few days. We're going to be under palm trees, I think, at the beach we're going to, and it's very cloudy at the moment. So the other thing I will say, Peninsula Caravan Park, you feel welcome as soon as you get there. I'm really glad we stayed there. The site we got probably impacted it a bit as well, because it felt like we had a massive off-grid site when we were hooked up to water and power the whole time. But it was, the guys that run it or manage it or own it, I don't know, very welcoming and very helpful with anything you want. So I can't compare it to the others because I haven't stayed the others, but it'd be pretty hard to beat, I reckon. So anyway, give us a like, subscribe if you want, and maybe comment. What are we commenting on this week for, Mum?
I don't know. What are we commenting on?
Comment anything you want. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time as we head further up the cave.